Let's be honest. If you've ever spent any time online, on Reddit, YouTube, or in certain dark corners of the internet, you've probably come across the black pill. It's a mindset, a philosophy, a way of thinking that claims if you're not tall, attractive, or rich, you're basically invisible to women. According to this belief system, nothing you do matters unless you hit the genetic lottery. That's it. Game over. No second chances. No point in trying. Now here's the surprising part. The black pill is actually right about one thing. That's what draws people in. In a world full of fake motivation and forced positivity, the black pill feels real. It feels brutally honest. It doesn't sugarcoat anything. It just tells you what you've already felt deep down, that if you're not a Chad, you don't exist. But what if I told you that while the black pill is partly right, it's also completely wrong in the ways that actually matter? What if that one thing it gets right is also the exact reason it fails as a mindset? Let's break that down. The one truth: looks do matter, but only a little. The one thing the black pill gets right is this: looks matter. It's true. Your appearance does influence first impressions. People are visual. That's just how humans work. When someone sees you for the first time, they're making snap judgments about your confidence, health, grooming, and even your energy. That first impression can open or close a door. But the problem begins when people take that single truth and build an entire belief system around it. The black pill twists that one idea into a hopeless worldview. It says if you don't look a certain way, you are finished. You're invisible to women. You have no chance at love, dating, or connection. And that's where it loses all credibility. Because while looks might open the door, they don't keep anyone in your life. They don't build relationships. They don't sustain loyalty or connection. And they certainly don't make you respected or admired in the long run. Looks fade. Charisma doesn't. Money can disappear. Purpose doesn't. That's the truth the black pill refuses to accept. Real-world proof that breaks the black pill illusion. Just look around. In real life, not on social media, but in the real world, you'll often see average-looking men in happy, committed relationships with beautiful, intelligent women. How do you explain that if the black pill is the whole truth? The answer is simple. These men have something more powerful than a perfect face. They have confidence, emotional strength, and direction. Think of someone like Pete Davidson. He's not what most black pill followers would consider a Chad, but he's dated some of the most famous women in the world. Why? Because he's funny, he's relaxed, he owns who he is, he doesn't chase attention, he attracts it by being himself without apology. That kind of presence can't be bought, and it can't be faked, but it can be developed. In today's world, what truly attracts women isn't just how you look, it's how you carry yourself. Women, especially high-value ones, are drawn to men who know who they are. A man who doesn't panic when things go wrong. A man who stays grounded under pressure. A man who speaks with calm confidence, not loud desperation. Why the black pill feels true, but isn't. The black pill feels so real to many guys because it often comes from a place of pain. Most men don't start out believing in it. They end up there after years of rejection, heartbreak, and disappointment. After being ghosted, ignored, or laughed at, it's easy to believe the problem is your face or your height. And once you feel that pain, the black pill gives it a name and turns it into a prison. It tells you that you feel invisible because you weren't born good looking, that the reason women don't like you is because your jawline isn't sharp enough, that there's nothing you can do to fix it. And while that might feel comforting at first, like finally understanding why life feels so unfair, it's also dangerous because it removes all responsibility from you. It says, you can't change, so why bother? That mindset kills your potential before it ever has a chance to grow. The truth is that most of what holds men back today isn't their appearance. It's how they show up in the world. It's their attitude, their energy, their ability to lead themselves, even when things aren't going well. What actually makes men attractive today? If you want proof, just look at real relationships. Look at what actually attracts women today. It's not just physical traits. It's how a man makes her feel. Does she feel safe around him? Does she feel respected? Does she feel emotionally connected? Women aren't looking for perfection. They're looking for strength, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And those things have nothing to do with your bone structure. The men who are winning in life aren't always the best looking. They're the ones who carry themselves with calm confidence. They don't panic. They don't need validation. They live with purpose. And they're not afraid of being alone. That kind of presence is rare and magnetic. It draws people in, not just women, but everyone. The Stoic mindset, a real answer to black pill thinking. The ancient Stoic philosophers understood this long before dating apps or social media existed. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in history, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The black pill tells you to focus on everything you can't control: your genetics, your looks, your height. But stoicism tells you to master what you can control: your thoughts, your discipline, your actions. And that's where real freedom begins. Because the moment you stop chasing things that are outside of your control, your energy shifts. You stop being desperate. You stop being bitter. You stop living in fear. And that's exactly when people start noticing you. That's when you become magnetic, not because of your face, but because of your energy. Why the black pill actually hurts you more than it helps. The real danger of the black pill is that it doesn't just lie to you. It actually steals your future. It takes your pain and turns it into a story of defeat. Instead of asking, "How can I grow?" it convinces you to say, "What's the point?" Instead of helping you become stronger, it keeps you stuck in resentment. Instead of giving you tools to improve your life, it teaches you to give up before you even start. That's not power. That's victimhood disguised as truth. And the worst part? It pushes you away from the very thing that could change your life: connection. If you stop believing in growth, love, or personal change, you stop living fully. You become isolated, cold, number. And that's no way to live as a man. The truth they don't want you to hear. Here's the truth the black pill community doesn't want you to hear. You can absolutely grow into the kind of man that women are drawn to. You can build strength. You can develop confidence. You can create a life that makes you proud. And none of it depends on your bone structure. Yes, life is unfair sometimes. Some people get attention more easily. Some guys start further ahead. But so what? That doesn't mean you're powerless. That doesn't mean you should give up. It just means you have to take full control of what's within your reach and use it. You can train your body. You can build your voice. You can lead yourself with calm, grounded energy. You can master your mind. You can become the man you were meant to be, not because of your looks, but because of your choices. So yes, the black pill is right about one thing. Looks matter, but only for a moment. Who you are as a man, how you live, how you lead yourself, that's what makes a real impact. And if you're ready to grow, if you're ready to leave that mindset behind and take control of your life, then this channel is for you. Hit the like button, drop a comment, and subscribe, because we're not chasing perfection here. We're building strength, one mindset shift at a time. See you in the next one.